Okay, so this video is going to discuss tier 2 wings. We boiled down and broke down and ended up going for the tier 2 wings. We had some very generous donors on the YouTube who ended up donating basically $500 combined between all of you. Shout out to all of you. You know who you are. I appreciate you. Andrew, Jinwei, Paul, all of the different people out there. I'm sure I'm missing somebody and I'm sorry. But we've had a lot of generous donors that donated about $500 total towards the wings. We also had a couple of sponsors recently that got us basically about another $500-600 or so between the sponsors. And so between those things, and as you've probably seen previous in the video, we sniped ourselves a 5-star bottle of hope for half price in the marketplace. So some ducks kind of lined up and were like, you know what? It's actually a realistic possibility. We can both do that and get the iPad I want at the same time and still be kind of fine. So we ended up doing it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to break down exactly how much it costs and if it's worth it. Look at here. I want to show you what my path to victory is. I have 2,900 resonance. I need 100 more. That 100 is coming from the bottle of hope. Look, I got a billion of these things right here. It's going from rank 6 to rank 7. It's going to be 100 more resonance and we're done. The only reason we don't have it literally right this second for the video is we're just waiting on the marketplace. We have to sell these, which they will sell. They are below market price. I will be able to purchase cheaper things like Chip of the Stoneflesh or Phoenixes in order to get cheaper gem fragments. We'll have the gem fragments needed, which I think is like 380 that we need at this point or something. And we're done. We're pretty much, you can see here, I'm saving a watch list for the cheaper ones that are coming available. And we're done. So basically 24 hours, 48 hours, however long it's going to take to buy everything, we'll have the tier 2 wings. So first and foremost, what am I getting out of the money spent? Well, look at this. Increases equipment base, attributes by 145%. This is going to end up being 150%. Once we have the 3,000 resonance, basically every 1,000 resonance, you get 50% bonus to your base equipment attributes. Okay. So what does this actually mean in terms of power? Well, in PvP, these stats are unmitigated, so I 100% feel tankier and stronger in PvP. There is absolutely no doubt about it. In PvE, I know there's people that are stronger than me that have spent less money, and there's people that are stronger than me that have spent more money because it's more dictated by things by combat rating, one of which mine is fairly low. It's 4,109. You can be over 5,000 pretty easily right now, and I can get that remaining combat rating by going and grinding these triple drops and better upgrades, etc. And all of my gear is upgraded to Health 4, and definitely not all of it is triple road. You can see there's a ton of growth potential here in this gear. So people can be higher combat rating and be progressing farther in PvE because of that combat rating, because of the way that the game works with grinding. But in PvP, these stats help a ton. There's also the thing of, I'm actually getting the bonuses from what the gems actually do. So things like the Zwinson's Haunting, etc., helps clear packs of mobs. When I kill one mob, a big AoE is going to come down and hit some more people. Chip of the Stoneflesh, give me bonus damage, etc. So in PvP, these gems are helping a lot. 66% of your stats are mitigated in PvP. However, your damage in life is not. You still get your damage in life. So because of that, resonance is exceptionally powerful. So in my personal opinion, what am I getting for my money, which I'm about to tell you how much I spent? Spoiler alert, $3,350. That is what it is costing me to get to tier 2 wings. So for my $3,350, what do I have? I am kind of in the middle of the power structure. There's plenty of people way stronger than me on the server because they both have spent money and grinded. There's people stronger than me that just are grinding way sweatier than I am and spending way more hours in the game. There's people that have grinded more than I have that I am stronger than because I have spent more money than them, okay? But most of that is in PvP. Whereas in PvE, I'm noticing plenty of people who have spent $80 to $100 and lots of people in the peanut wing category, which is the $200 to like $600 category for the wings. I had peanut wings. I still have peanut wings until we end up finishing the marketplace. And that cost me, originally it cost me $600 to rush out my peanut wings right in the beginning of the game, basically. And I was doing it fairly inefficiently. And there's tons of people that have done it for like $200, etc. now. So basically we're talking like a $3,000 difference between the tier 1 to tier 2 wings. And we're really only talking a massive, massive difference in PvP. In PvE, if you have a good group and you're playing the game, you're in a good clan, the majority of the difference in what you're paying for is faster dungeon runs. Because again, like you've seen in my previous video, what you really want to do is run dungeons in this game to get better and higher combat rating. And if you have more resonance. If you're more well, people are going to more want you in the party. They're probably going to be stronger people too. You do the dungeon runs faster, but you're not really accessing anything that other people aren't already doing. And it can be mitigated by just playing the game more, which is basically being proven just in the math and the leaderboards. You can see this on your own server. Just go to your leaderboards and look. With that being said, 3,350 for 150% base equipment increase. It's going to help a lot in PvP, and it will mitigate some of the other Chad and Giga Chad wings out there. But if you're wondering yourself and you have the smaller wings, maybe you were like me and spent like $300, $400, $500 and you're thinking about going to the tier 2 wings, the last like 500 resonance is basically double or triple what you've already spent to get there. From like 2,500 to 3,000 is where it gets really expensive. So if you're not even at 2,500 yet and you're not okay with doubling what you've already spent, do not go for the tier 2 wings. And that's, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink, right? I mean, that's the truth of it in my own personal opinion. Like the video if you learned anything, subscribe if you want to subscribe, or if I've earned it. If I haven't earned it, don't worry about it. I'll try to earn it on the next video. I'll see you on the next one.